SportsNola.com at Tulane visiting with a happy quarterback, Tanner Lee, off a victory at Houston on Saturday. What was the feeling like? I mean, so many things, I guess, stacked against you guys with, players getting ejected for targeting and the injuries that you've had to deal with and, a shaky end of the first half and so many things that kept getting stacked up against you, but yet you guys came out in the second half and got the job done. What do you attribute it to?
Well, I attribute a lot to our coaches and making sure that we stay positive, because we've struggled at times in the past of, going into halftime down and getting down on ourselves, getting negative, but we really stayed positive. It was a different kind of feeling at halftime. We just weren't going to let it happen anymore. We knew we could win this game. We wanted it. I think we were just real desperate for a win, and it felt amazing to walk off somebody else's field with a win.
How important was that series in the third quarter where you methodically drove down the field and picked up that go-ahead touchdown, the lead you never relinquished at that point?
Well, that was big because their fans started kind of getting back in it, and we just kind of – you could feel it. We just kind of sucked it out of the other team. They were getting tired, and to kind of just go down and impose your will on somebody else and put points on the board and feel like they can't stop you. It was a great feeling.
So much of this is being done by freshmen. Coach CJ mentioned last week at his press conference that you being a redshirt freshman was almost like having a veteran out there compared to so many true freshmen, like Dontrell Hilliard, like Teddy Veal, some of the other receivers. I guess freshmen aren't freshmen anymore when you're this late in the season. But what about some of these young guys that you're working with at the skill positions?
Well, I think they're growing and they're learning so much every day. It's unbelievable. And, when I'm out there, I really don't even think, you got 6 freshmen surrounding you, but, they've been practicing like that since fall camp. So they don't feel like they just got here anymore. They know what it takes, and they're just learning like I am. So, to put up 31 points all by freshmen was impressive.
Now, as you look ahead to this week, Memphis, it's homecoming, a sellout crowd anticipated on Saturday. Should be a terrific atmosphere. What have you seen from Memphis on film? They're a team that has really made a big jump this year.
Yeah, they're confident. They're a very experienced team, from their D-line to their secondary. They got guys that have played a while together. They're comparable to Duke in that they do things the right way and they don't make many mistakes. They just do a lot of things well, and that's how they win games.
3 games left, and right now, if you can win all 3 of them, you are bowl eligible. Does that thought creep into your mind, or you just try to stay focused on one game at a time?
I think that's the goal, and that we set for ourselves in fall camp, and that goal is still attainable. So we're going to do whatever it takes to reach that goal.
It's Tulane and Memphis, homecoming on the Tulane campus this Saturday. It's a 2:30 kickoff on ESPNU.